back to the Organized Author. I'm Lucinda, and this is week 2 of the Lucidoris that I am making, my faux dories, for Christmas this year. So this is the second one, and I think it may be one of my favorites. It's not my favorite for sure, because I've fallen in love with another one I've done, which I'll show you next week. But I really like this one, and it's going to be very interesting for you to find out how I made it. So this started off. Okay, this started off, and see if you can even tell. Okay, in the inside here, you can see that it's fabric in there. Well, this was originally the outside of a calendar, the Mead calendars that have the pocket right here in the inside. You can kind of see there a little bit. That's what it was originally, the outside of that I got at Goodwill, in the section where they have former Target stuff. And it was $2. And in fact, one second and I'll show you what one looks like, because I have one more left. Okay, it started off as this. See that? And on the inside it was just like this. Okay, and it had the little Mead paper thing that said it was a Mead brand before. But that's what it started off as. And then Dollar Tree had tons of duct tape for $1, and with the Halloween and fall stuff. So that is what this is. Isn't it such a pretty color? And you can kind of see where I laid the tape. And I really like this pattern because it didn't have to just line up perfectly. It was very easy to put on there. So I just started, on the outside, and I put the duct tape all over the outside and kind of went over and tucked it in on the inside. And then I put buttons on the ends. I put my holes. Okay. And I just did, I think I only did 2. Let me see. Yeah, I only did 2 sets on each side. But I only have one thing in here because this is so thick. So, and then on the inside, I just used, so this is one pattern, and then this is another pattern of duct tape. And I did that on the inside, and I only did it, to cover, to lap over. So this is still the inside that was originally in the Mead calendar. And then I cut to size this to cover the little pocket section and just tucked it in some. And that was pretty delicate, and it took time to make sure it lined up and to make sure that the duct tape didn't stick on itself. And so I just kind of trimmed it right in there. See, it's not 100% perfect. But see, I just trimmed it right in there. And then this is just something I made previously and stuck in the pocket. I'll show you that real quick. This is the original drawing that's on the cover of the current issue of my magazine called the Written Word Magazine. And if I can get it out, I will show it to you. Why can't I get this out? Oh, okay. There we go. And you can see my magazine at, well, you can see it all over my social media. And then you can download the whole magazine at madebymepublications.com. But this was just mixed media illustration that I did to go on the cover of my magazine using watercolor and highlighter and pen and Sharpie, I think. Not pencil and pen for sure. Okay. And then these are just some things I also cut out that went into the magazine. Okay, and then so I decided that this one I would use, for me, it's a template again, but this one for me would be used for art journaling separate from my Midori Traveler's Notebook. And so this is a different Midori. And so you can see my thread. Actually, I have some more. Huh. No, I still only had 2. I did 2, you can see there. And so this is a travel tin for watercolors, and I just got this in the school supply section when I was getting school supplies. Isn't that pretty? And it's just a perfect size. And then this insert came from a friend of mine. I'm not sure where she got it, but she gave that to me as a gift. Tara, thank you, Tara, with some other things. And then so I just slid that, and then the other side I put paintbrushes for watercoloring. And I can put some cards or whatever. I think I'll put some washi tape on little cards in there. And then I made this book too, also. And I didn't sew it or anything, but this is watercolor paper. Actually, this is sketchbook paper. The paper came from, oh, I have a paper clip on it. And the paper came from Dollar Tree and just a drawing pad. And I just started to do a little sketch right there. But I did put this together. This is cardstock, very pretty cardstock. I love it, and it's textured. Oh, I love how it feels. And then I held together, or I put on the spine some more duct tape, but it made it so stiff, so it's pretty flexible now. I don't even have to put the paper clip, but I have paper clip on there because it was so stiff, and just to help it lay down and be smooth. I'll just put it back there for right now. And then I put some different washi tape just on the outside edge because it kind of, some of the stickiness was sticking up. And so that's that. So I made this, and you see the back is a different colored paper. So I took two different pieces of paper and then held them together by duct tape and then washi tape. Okay? Isn't that pretty? And there's, you know, just for my wraparound. And so I can stick stuff back there. And then I made this pin loop just out of the same duct tape that I used on the inside. And I probably should have made it a little bit bigger. And just to hold one pencil, I will probably put some more pencils over here for when I'm drawing. And that is the end of that. It was so easy, and I think it is so pretty. I love these colors. So I bought tons of washi tape. I'm sorry, duct tape from Dollar Tree. And you know, this was in a packet that I got from Michael's, so I still had a few of those. And I just had these buttons and some buttons that I keep in the laundry for when we lose a button. So it's just beautiful. I love it, and I hope you guys like it. And I got one more thing to show you, so one sec. Okay, well, even though I know I'm looking ahead to the future with Christmas and everything, I love fall, and I just wanted to share with you guys some of the artwork I've done since the fall season came around. So this is these are the 2 pages for this week, and I just went crazy. All I wanted to do was draw a tree, and once I got started, I couldn't stop. So I drew all these different leaves and then colored them in with highlighter. So this is all pen and highlighter, and then the tree, because I didn't have a brown highlighter, is brown ink. So I just think it's so pretty. I just can't stop looking at it. And then I have a couple of other pages, previous weeks. So these were the pages I did for last week, and I actually traced these 4 leaves from some leaves I had from Dollar Tree, but I drew these 2. But I drew all of everything on this page with the tree. I did all of that. And then, so that was last week. And then previous week I started to draw and paint these leaves, and I just didn't get around to it, but I put some owls on there. And then that was the first week that I started, first week I started decorating for fall. So I just did this. This is just some ink from ink pads that I got at Target. And in that kit came all of these animal stamps. And so I just kind of distressed that. That's not watercolor at all. It's just ink from the pads. And then the stamps from the stamps. All right. So I will leave this with you, my favorite page of colors. And I hope you liked today's video. And if so, please like it. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, which next week I'll show you my next thing that I did for Christmas from Midori Lucidori's. So until next time, happy writing.